Well, hello, everybody at Springwater School. What's happening? It's time for auction 2025, and we're off to the races. It is the run for the roses as we raise money for Springwater School. I'm auctioneer Patrick and couldn't be more happy to be joining you again for this festive, important event. And as we get started today, folks, I really want to encourage you. Please be sure to say hi in the comment box. Just drop a hello in there. Let us know you're tuned in. And feel free to ask any questions in the comment box. That's best way to get an answer right now today while we're here live. And as a bonus incentive, we're everybody that adds a comment in the chat today will be entered to win a $25 Amazon gift card during the show today. So make sure you jump in there. I see people are filing in. And so let's get started. It is my distinct honor to, the title, I don't even know all the titles that she holds, but she is the auction hostess with the mostest for sure. Please put your virtual hands together as we welcome the one and only Maggie Sugg. Maggie, what's happening?
Thank you so much, Patrick. I'm also super, super excited. I'm so glad that our auction is finally here. The online auction kicked off this morning. Couldn't be more excited. We've got over 200 items for you guys to check out. The auction is just, such an important time of the year. It's a great way to support the school. We need the auction every year. This is what keeps our school thriving. We need this money just to keep the school doing all the things we want to do. We'd, like Patrick said, we've got a Kentucky Derby theme this year, which would be so much fun. It actually is Derby weekend as well, which is even more cool. Thank you everybody for buying those teacher tickets. We love to host our teachers, staff, and their plus ones to this event. We're still looking for some more teacher tickets, so you can buy those on our auction site. Appreciate that support so much. This event could not be possible without our sponsors. We have just an amazing amount of sponsors this year. A big thanks to our Meadowlark level sponsor, Cheryl Hedervig. We also had 2 silver level this year, Hendrickson Electric and Oregon Blues Berry Farm. And we had a record number of supporter level sponsors this year as well. Randy Hamilton Real Estate, Mattress World Northwest, Shaw West Electrical, Janie Belozer at Studio Arts Gallery, and of course, ATEMP Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. So thank you guys all so much for your support. This event does not happen without our sponsors. So thank you guys so much. We're so excited about everything we have to offer for this event. We try to make it inclusive for everyone. I mentioned those 200 packages. We have something for every interest out there. And we also have a huge range of prices. So something for every budget, every pocketbook. So please get online, share that with your friends, family, neighbors. We want to see people bid people up and get those numbers up to raise money for our school. So with that said, for the online auction, Patrick, can you please tell us how people can start bidding and participating today?
Absolutely, Maggie. You know it. It's going to be great. And Allison is on the line with us. Hey, she's got a little shout out there for you and your team. Thanks for all the hard work and great packages. And I am blown away, Maggie, with the incredible number of packages that you have this year. 200 packages. That is amazing. And there literally is something for everyone and an easy way for people to support Springwater School. So we know how important it is, the funding, as you mentioned. Do you have a specific purpose that you're using the dollars for this year, Maggie, as we raise over the next 10 days or so?
So the auction as a whole does go to our general fund. As you guys have, you've heard over and over, we only get 80% of the funding needed from the state. So we literally are, using this to pay our bills, put some money away for building improvement. So this is just like our core fund of money just to keep the school up and running and going. We will have a paddle raise at the live at the event on next Friday. So we will have something kind of special for those funds specifically, but as a whole, it's just for our amazing school.
Keeping the lights and the doors open, and that amazing outdoor area that you guys have there at Springwater. It's
One of
just
a kind.
awesome. Yeah, one of a kind. Really a unique educational opportunity and tuition free, right? So
Yes, yep, we're a public charter. Yep.
amazing situation you have there at Springwater Environmental School. So let's dive right into it, Maggie. It could not be easier for our friends today. All they have to do is go to ourschool.auction Springwater 2025. There's a link off the main school page. Or if you've ever supported the event, you've gotten notifications because Maggie's the best at reaching out to people. But just in case you're joining us online, maybe on Facebook or LinkedIn or one of the other platforms we're using today, please, jot that down and join us over on the auction website. That is fantastic. When you get there, you can check out anything on the site without registering. That's totally cool. But at Springwater, we have a special incentive for everybody who registers, right, Maggie?
Yes, sir.
Anybody that registers for the event is automatically entered into a drawing to win a principal for the day package. Or is moving on. Is that correct?
Yes, this will be Greg's very last principal for the days. He is heading off to retirement after this the school year. But I did just learn yesterday that our new principal, Miranda, will be at the event on May 2nd.
Awesome. So they'll have their choice. They could either hang out with Greg someday between now and the end of the year, or maybe get in tight with the new principal, right?
Maybe, yeah, we could.
That's awesome. And folks, when you do that, you're just going to hit register to win, right? That's where you will register for the event. You are required to put a credit card down only if you are going to bid in the online auction, right? So as Maggie said earlier, we're very inclusive here at Springwater. We're not going to take your credit card just to register for this drawing. If that's what you're going to do, go ahead and do that. But if you are going to bid, we are going to ask you to put in your credit card. And when you do that, I want you to also understand that we're not going to automatically charge your credit card without you seeing what we're charging you for. So you're going to get a statement email after the online auction closes the next day. That will be on Saturday, May 3rd. You will get an email shortly thereafter in the afternoon, and it will outline all of your purchases and any payments that you've already made, right? Maybe for tickets or things like that. And then you'll have a checkout button, and you'll have the option to use a credit card on file, or you can change the credit card if you'd like, but it's your call. And we'll warn you way in advance before we automatically charge your card, maybe 3 or 4 days later if you haven't cleared your bill. So totally safe to put your credit card in there. When you register, you are going to receive an email from our friends at Auctria. They are the auction platform that we use here at Springwater, and it's an outstandingly robust platform and works very well for everybody. You'll receive an email, and I will highly encourage you to click on it to confirm your email, make sure it went to the right place. And then also there's a link there to download the Auctria app. And if you don't have that on your phone yet, folks, you want it on your phone because it makes it very simple to follow all the auction action, right, at Springwater School Auction by having the app on your mobile device, right? So now you're ready. You're back to the homepage. You're ready to get it done. If you haven't got your tickets yet, as Maggie said, today's the last day, right?
Tomorrow. We're going to give you till Friday. Yep.
Tomorrow's the last Friday, day. Right?
Yep. Friday.
You'll be able to. You can get a table. You can get an individual ticket. You can pick up a wristband, which is a great deal. And then I want to drive home this message here because I think this is really cool. What you do for the teachers, Maggie, is that we have a host the teacher program, and when you purchase one of these $85 tickets, that not only gives your teacher access to the event and the dinner and all that, but it also gives them a drink wristband. So we will get the ultimate teacher personalities when we do that. So it's an outstandingly fun event for the teachers. But maybe $85 is too much for you, or maybe it's not enough. Maybe you want to spend more. We have a custom amount. You can put whatever amount you will. We'll use that to offset teacher tickets. So jump in there, and that is a donation item, Maggie. So
yep, tax deductible.
That counts as a donation when you purchase what we call host a teacher. So jump in there, sponsor a teacher, host a teacher. That would be fantastic. And then let's get right to the business because, as I said, you've got an amazing online auction that opened at midnight, and it didn't take the fine community of Springwater long to dive in there. They've been busy bees bidding it up, and that is fantastic. I see we have some more folks joining us. I want to remind, hey, say hello in the chat box or ask any questions you want. Everybody making a comment in our comment box today will be entered into a drawing for an Amazon gift card. So jump in there. All you got to do is say hi if you want, and you'll be entered to win. Okay. So once you're in there, let's go to bid online now. And once you're there, you will be able to peruse all, what is it, 204? I think
204. 204.
Yeah, 204. Don't miss one, right? Make sure you touch all 204 packages.
Check out, check them all out.
But there are amazing deals. And because there's so many, I do want to draw your attention to these boxes right up here because you can search for items, okay? You can search for individual items, or you can show me by category, right? You can also see everything or items without bids if you're looking to get in early on those items. And early's key because everything, all 204 packages today opened at $10.
Yep.
$10 starting bids today. So that is phenomenal. But you can always, check out just individual type of items. You can also, if you knew something, I'm actually going to bid on something that I saw earlier.
Oh, what'd you have your eye on?
Right to it, because I think this is an incredible package you put together here, Maggie. This is awesome. And so we're going to use this one to show everybody how to bid. I got to go to the right screen. I was logged in on the other one. So there we go. There we
go. Yeah, there's so many good packages.
It's unbelievable.
I've got my eye on a couple too.
Yeah. Well, Robin's going to be a little disappointed in me, but I don't know if Robin knows how great Salishan Coastal Lodge is, but that's great. You got to bid $10, but you're not going to Salishan for $10, friend, right? So here's the way it works, folks. The first thing you're going to notice when you go into an individual item is it's going to tell you bidding ends in 9 days, which is fantastic. Okay. So we have until May 3rd at noon before items will start to close. Okay. And the reason I say start to close, Maggie, is because we do utilize bid extension on this event.
Yeah.
What that means is we treat it just like a real auction. I don't say sold as an auctioneer until people quit bidding, right? So the way it works in the online world is that if we have a target time of 12 noon on May 3rd, that's Saturday. So you got all Saturday morning after the big event at Springwater Lakes Estate to go in and bid again. But if you bid in the last 5 minutes, so from 11:55 a.m. until noon, the system will send a outbid notice to the person you just outbid, and it will extend the closing time 5 more minutes to give them plenty of time to go in there and place another bid. So if you have the Auctioneer app on your phone, it couldn't be easier. You'll get notified right away, or it'll send you a text, or it'll send you an email. And then once you get that, you go in and bid again, right? Once you bid again, it'll extend it another 5 minutes. So if we get a little bidding war, Maggie, it'll continue out. Sometimes we see those go, 30, 45 minutes past the original closing time. And that's great because, as we always say, every bid is raising money for Springwater School, whether you win or lose, right? So that's how our bidding timeline works. The next thing you'll notice here is it tells you what the current high bid is. It'll even tell you who's bidding, which, by the way, friends, if you would prefer not to have your name on the screen, when you register, you're given the option to put a nickname in there, okay? And if you put that nickname, that will be what will appear on the screen. Now, because we've got a Kentucky Derby theme, Maggie, I think we should have some famous horse names as our nicknames. Maybe there's a secretariat in there somewhere. Who knows?
Great idea. Yep, great idea.
It will tell you also what the next bid needs to be. Okay. So awesome. Here's this package. I can see all the details of the package. You've even got a link to Salishan. If you're not familiar with it, please ignore it because auctioneer Patrick wants to bid on this one. I don't want anybody bidding against me. Okay. But go and check it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful place right on the Oregon coast, just south of Lincoln City, I believe.
Yeah.
And it is Gwendale Beach, and it's a amazing, amazing coastal lodge. Great service, great golf course. Everything in there is spectacular. Okay, and this is got all the details for the package. I think this is a 2-night stay, and you've got 2 years to use it. So this is a pretty incredible package right here. And so I like it. I want to bid on it. Okay, now Maggie, this is really important for our audience. Proxy. Can you say proxy? Here's the way this works, folks. Everybody needs to understand that, yes, we want to support Springwater School, but we want to do it in the most cost-effective way possible, right?
Right.
So I believe this package is easily worth the $500, okay? But if I could get it for 20, I'd be a pretty happy guy, okay? Now, the way that I want to make sure that I'm willing to bid up to whatever number I'm willing to bid up to, and the reason that's important is because I'm going to place it as a proxy bid. So you see this little box right here, and it's checked. So I'm going to place a $300 bid, okay? Just for fun. And what that means is, because I have the proxy bid button clicked, Maggie, I know you're an auction pro, but for our audience, what that means is the computer's gonna put the lowest possible bid in for me that keeps me in the lead.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, it will continue to raise my bid to always keep me in that highest bid position up to $300.
Okay.
Yeah,
yep. So
up
you're
to
safe.
300. Now,
Okay.
people ask me, well, what does that matter? I'll just go back and rebid, right? No, it's not that. It doesn't work that way, right? So if I bid, if I just went in and said, I'm going to bid 20, okay, and Robin said, oh, I got notified and I'm going to bid 30. Well, now my next option is I have to bid 40. Now, if I've used proxy bid, it'll show my bid at 20. If she bids 30, it'll kick her out and tell her that she's been outbid, because my $30 bid was in essence first, right? So that way I would have saved $10 already. Okay. Yep. So it's always important, friends, get in there and use the proxy bid option, because it makes a difference. Every bid is raising money for Springwater, but we always, everybody loves a bargain, right? Everybody loves a deal. So get in there. I'm going to use the proxy bid. Let's watch how it happens. We'll see if maybe Robin had a proxy bid in there. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to set it at $300. I got my box. I'm always going to, I appreciate that Auctioneer does this. They put you a little reminder of,
yep, like, are you sure?
Right. Yeah. Are you sure? Because every now and then I put an extra zero and it's a bad deal. And, all right, here we go. Perfect. Now, Robin did not have a proxy. So I'm the high bidder right now at $20, but it tells you right there, hey, this bid will automatically be raised to $300 to ensure you stay as the high bidder when you are bid against. Okay. So I just want to make sure in our audience that everybody understands that. Feel free, ask a question in the comment box right now. There's a bonus. If you do, you're going to be entered into a drawing. So if you have any questions on what I just did, feel free to fire them up anytime during the broadcast, and I will answer them for you. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to share with folks is, Maggie, a lot of times you see an item, right? And maybe it's a scheduled event. It doesn't work in your schedule. Or maybe it's something that, if it was a running class, probably not my thing, right? But I know some people who love to run, right? So I may want to share out an individual item. And so it's fantastic. Right up here, you have several icons. One of them is the Facebook icon. I can click on that. And what that will do, Maggie, is it will create a Facebook post for this item only on my Facebook page, right? So I click on that and boom, there it is. And so now I've got the coastal package, and this is fantastic. And I think this is really important in a school environment like Springwater, where, the parents are so supportive of the school, and you believe what a wonderful place it is. But let's share the word out. And what a great way to expand the bandwidth, if you will, of people who support Springwater by sharing some of these items. When you see an item and a friend, okay, instead of saying, hey, support my school, tell them, hey, there's this incredible package in my school's auction. I think you would love it. They will bid. And that's important, right? So
Yep.
make sure you share it out. You can share it out on X. Instagram doesn't like to share from outside, so it doesn't allow you to do that. But you can put a copy a link to it, and then you can put that in your gram or put it in an email or anything like that. Just share it out. That's always awesome. And if you choose, you can always share out the entire event. At the bottom, it says share this event. So if you got some friends, hey, maybe grandparents, maybe uncles, cousins, people in your circles that you want to say, hey, I've told you so much about Springwater. Here's your opportunity. Check out, they got 200 items in their online auction, and they all started at $10. Jump in there and support the school. It'll be fantastic. So you can share the event, or you can share an individual item. So that's a fantastic tool of the system. All right. So talk to me, Maggie. Give me, I don't want you to tell me things you're bidding on. Don't tell me things Chris wants. Okay.
I know.
Don't tell me things your kids want. But what are some highlights of your online auction that you think will really be popular within your community?
I think some real crowd pleasers, and we have some really affordable. We actually have quite a few craft and Lego packages. So if you want to snag something for the kids, I know my kids get so excited for this time of year as well. They like to see what we've got up for auction as well. I know. I don't want to highlight the package I want, but I will anyway.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But hey, while we're here, because I know this is really important to a lot of the families there at Springwater, is we've got a really cool experience. Now, this is the teacher experience, and this is a for sale item, right? So I want to draw attention to it because you can see here it says buy it now for $75. Tell me a little bit about this package with Kim and Sienna.
Yeah, this is for our second, third teachers. Kim and Sienna are going to take a group of 8 kids. Going to meet at Oaks Park for 4 hours of fun with our teachers. And we just have 8 spots available. It is for current second graders and up. But it's a really fun opportunity to spend the day with friends and 2 of our favorite Springwater teachers. And we're selling eight spots to this.
Yeah, and that's awesome. So, and like she says, you buy it now, right? So Anna Evans already has one of the spots for her children, and you can get them now. You do not have to bid. You click on buy it now. You will be asked to go ahead and run it on your card, but you are buying that, not bidding on that, right?
Yeah.
Some of the other things that I noticed real quickly was our veggie shares. Always been a popular item in our live auction, and this year we've got it in the online auction too. So that is awesome. That'll be really popular. And
that's a Springwater family business as well.
Yeah, and probably one you were bidding on. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No.
But there's what I think when I was looking through it last night after you and I visited, getting it all up and running, I was amazed at the diversity of the different packages, right? I mean, you've got everything from gift certificates to restaurants like Cheesecake Factory, but you can also round up the family and head over to the Pendleton Roundup, another horsey event, right? And check out the Pendleton Roundup. You got Repertory Theater. I mean, it's amazing just all the different items. You've got some time to spend at Al's. You've got fun stuff. I mean, there's
stuff for adults, for kids, for families. There's literally something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just it's an amazing collection that you've put together. And congratulations. This is awesome. Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out Burger. And I think that's the other thing I love about your event, Maggie, is that, a lot of the items are things that families may already be spending money on, right? So here's an opportunity to spend those same dollars and help the school at the same time. So
Yep.
jump
The
in there, right?
win-win. Yep.
Yeah.
And
If you're
I
taking your
do,
kids to Chick-fil-A, go right there right now.
yeah, mine as well. I do want to give a quick shout out. So these 200 items, we do have a procurement team, but we have had a procurement lead the past 2 years. Lindsay Johannesson has, she has been, the brains behind so many of these packages. So I just want to give a huge thank you to her. A lot of these are possible from Lindsay. So thank you so much, Lindsay.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shout out, Lindsay. You're doing a fantastic job. So way to go. All right. But yeah, there's incredible packages here. Maggie, you've also got a Amazon raffle going right now. And folks can get a ticket for $25. We're only selling 100 of them, friends.
Yep.
And so there's 85 right now because we just got started. But if you ever have that Amazon truck pull up in your front yard, here's a great chance to roll the dice, if you will, right? So
I love those chances. Yeah, 1 out of 100. That's not bad. I love.
Yeah, it's a lot better than betting on the horses, right? At the Derby.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
And you could, and the payout's pretty good too. So one person's we're gonna draw this at the event at Springwater Lakes Estate next Friday night, the 2nd.
Yep.
And somebody's going to walk away with a $500 Amazon gift card, which is phenomenal. And speaking of the event, we also have our live auction preview up on the website too. And before we dive into some other things, I want to touch base on that because it is quite remarkable what is going to happen at the live auction. We've got 6 amazing packages. There's our buddy Greg. We're going to sell one to somebody, and we're also going to draw a lucky one from the Register to Win package. But, this Rockaway Beach House has always been incredibly popular in your live auction. We also, big shout out to our folks who do the patio work, Jake and his team. This is a $3,500 credit. So if you're thinking that you need some patio work, Jake and the team do a phenomenal job, and you can bid on it right there at the live auction next Friday night, May 2nd at Springwater Lakes Estate.
In person only. Yeah, live auction is in person only.
In person, right? So, and you can still get tickets, Maggie. So get them today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow.
That is awesome. And then we've got a new package here, which is fantastic from our friends at Liquid Metal. This is a pretty spectacular package too. They do moss and cleaning of your roof as well as your gutters.
I'm interested in this one. This is right up my alley.
I'm always keeping an eye on one of my favorite bidders at Springwater. I mean, between you and Rachel, I mean, just bid it up. Okay. So this is a great package. And then of course we've got a new package on our tropical beach escape this year. We want to share with friends because the neat one about this is a 5-night, not the normal 7-night package that we've sold in the past, but this is 5 nights and it's all inclusive, right? So I think that people are going to really love it. And I did have a winning bidder from another event here just recently that mentioned to me that they were blown away with the quality of the food where they went on this trip. It was absolutely amazing. So get ready to raise your bid cards high and proud as we support Springwater School. That will be awesome. Yeah. And of course, you put this Hood River get together. This is a neat package too. So lots of fun stuff this year.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we're so excited for our Derby theme next Friday. Wear your hats. Don't forget, ladies, too, you can get a fascinator off Amazon for like $12 if you don't want to go full hat. We're going to do a best dressed competition so everybody gets a vote and you have a chance to win these cute little Derby trophies, and it should be a lot of fun. Mint juleps. Alyssa is doing dinner with 1933. We've got a gorgeous meal plan. It should just be a really fun event.
Yeah, it should be awesome. And Springwater Lakes Estate, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't say enough about the place. It's absolutely gorgeous out there. The facility works perfect for this event.
Yeah, just down the road
Convenient.
from the school. There are neighbors practically. Lovely couple that runs and owns that place. So yeah, we'd love to go back there again and see our friends at Springwater Lakes Estates
Yeah,
again.
yeah. No, it's going to be a fantastic event, folks, and don't hesitate. You can still get tickets
Get tickets, yeah.
through tomorrow. And if you're not able to come, but you want to make sure the teachers come, make sure you purchase one of those host a teacher tickets or make a donation to help us offset the cost of having the teachers plus ones. It'll be just a fabulous, fabulous night. What's on the menu that night there, Maggie? Everybody always wants to know.
Yes, so like I was mentioning, Lissa is getting the meat cater from 1933. We've got a cider brine pork shoulder. How good does that sound? And barbecue smoked chicken thighs. She's going to do a homemade potato salad, greens. That have a fantastic bar menu set up. I mentioned the mint juleps. We're going to do mint juleps, south side, cucumber Ricky, and then we've got beer and wine. And of course, some non-alcoholic options as well. We're going to have Stick Pony as a photo booth. Nicole Gornick is going to be our photographer again. Some dancing at the end of the night for those that want to partake. And it should just be a super fun event.
Yeah, that's going to be
dessert
fantastic.
dash.
The dessert dash. Can't miss a good dessert dash. Always a good time. Yeah. Just make sure you don't get the carrots and kale. Make sure you bid high and get your choice of desserts, right?
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a fantastic event. Hey, Maggie, Alice, everybody was kind of shy on us today, but Allison, I don't even need to spin the wheel. Allison made her comment, so she is going to win the Amazon gift card for $25. I'll be emailing that to her. I'm sure she is registered, and if not, I'll get an email address from you. And
okay.
Allison,
thank you, Allison, for the nice that comment too. That's so nice.
Allison, congratulations. You are a winner today as we get ready to celebrate the Derby with our friends at Springwater School. So without further ado, is there anything else that you would like to add to our final comments there, Maggie?
I would say, any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly. You can reach, if you have my contact, just free to text me, email me. And I also man the fundraising email. So fundraising@springwaterschool.com. Any question, love to help everybody get up and running and to participate in this super important, but also really fun event.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. Can't wait to see everybody. Until then, don't forget.
All bets are on Springwater.
Nope, it's not. There we go. All righty, Maggie. I'll see you next time. See you next week. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great day, everyone.